गुड मॉर्निंग, नमस्ते, सत श्री अकाल, अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मैं व्यापी बनवाल आज की सुहानी सुबह में आपका हार्दिक अभिनंदन करती हूँ। We extend a very warm welcome to our honorable managers, Sister Jocelyn E. Poet, Reverend Principal, Sister Kamala Paul, respected sisters, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and your friends. I wish you all a very happy 73rd Republic Day.
Dr. Sister Shashmi Paki, Manager and Superior, Holy Cross School, JHARKHAND. Thank you, Sister. Dr. Sister Shashmi Paki is an educationist from Andhra Pradesh. After joining the Holy Cross congregation, our chief guest chose to remain in the tribal belt and work for the upliftment of tribal children in schools. Sister has been working in various schools in different capacities for the last 40 years. During this span of 40 years, she worked in Mawada district for 14 years teaching English. Here, Dr. Sister Shashmi Paki was inspired in learning how to teach English to the Hindi-speaking group. Thereafter, Sister served in the capacity of Principal of the Vocational Training Institute, Hazaribagh, for 5 years, following which she worked as Principal of the English Medium School, Hazaribagh, for 7 years and emancipated the school to its current level. Dr. Sister Shashmi Paki is presently engaged in preparing the history of Hazaribagh province of Holy Cross Sisters. On a lighter way, Sister has learned music and has a melodious voice as well. She is a loving and warm person with rich experience in the field of education. Currently, Sister is the superior and manager of the Holy Cross School, JHARKHAND. In fact, we all know our sister's own sibling, Sister Nirmala Paki, who was the headmistress of the pre-primary section for a good span of time. Once again, Sister, on behalf of the management and staff of Holy Cross School, Bokaro City, I extend a cordial welcome to you on this August occasion. We are full of gratitude that at the 11th hour you accepted our invitation to grace this occasion and inspire us. May I now invite Mr. Anil Kumar, Senior Physical Training Instructor, to prepare the audience for the flag hoisting. And may I invite our chief guest, Dr. Sister Shashmi Paki.
happy to be here In the midst of you, unexpectedly, respected school manager, Mr. Jocelyn E. Power, respected principal, Sister Tamla Paul, all the staff, teaching, non-teaching, supportive, and especially address students who are not here, and the parents, the guardians, the associates, well-wishers. It is a pride of India and the Indians to celebrate the Republic Day. Based on our independence, we are celebrating the 73rd Republic Day. Little bit maybe it's better to talk what is all about this Republic, independence and freedom. Maybe especially when we look at children, they don't understand what is Republic. So I will go from the standpoint of the student. What is this freedom? We look at a little babe in the arms of a mother who learns to walk. How the baby struggles to run around because it wants freedom. And look at even who does not want freedom? Even the animals. They want to run around. You train a dog, when you leave it free, how it jumps for freedom. And look at the birds. Every living being wants to be free. And so much more as human beings, we want to be free. And look at the students. When the class teacher is not in the class, how happy they are. They are so independent. They jump and make noise that is no one to control. I mean, this is an inborn urge of human being to be free. And therefore, when we talk about freedom, especially these days, where the students would have been here around the flag, they are not here because the coronavirus is controlling us. We don't want to be controlled by it. We want freedom. Everyone struggles for freedom. So, when we look from this point of view, what is freedom, we understand what is all about freedom. When we look back into the freedom struggle of our country, the lot of struggle that they have gone through, the pain and the fortitude and the courage that they had to fight for the freedom of our country. We need to be grateful. Today we are in that independent India. We breathe the fresh air in the country that is free from all other dominations. And therefore, we enjoy the free India. We also know that the full-fledged freedom was gained on 26th January 1950. Though it was independent on 1947, but the real freedom we obtained only in 1950, when the Constitution of India was adopted by the Constituent Assembly, making India fully independent, democratic and republic. The freedom and rights are enjoyed today as citizens of India with its democratic setup. We owe it all to our Constitution and to the leaders who created it. Why this Constitution? Maybe children may not understand. If you look at the traffic on the road, if there are no rules, there will be chaos and accidents and all types of problems. In the same way, to run the country peacefully, we need a constitution. It is nothing but a book of rules in simple language. Constitution that controls the administration of the country. Everyone, a citizen, a simple citizen, a leader, a minister, prime minister, whoever it may be, we are under the Constitution. So we are grateful to all those who created the Constitution. The Constitution of India is supreme governing democratic. In simple language, it is a book of rules, or rather, rule book of India that includes the rights of ordinary citizens to the rights of its leaders, up to the governance, up to the Prime Minister or the President. It assures the citizens of fundamental rights and justice, liberty and fraternity. Though the Constitution of India came into force in 1950, it was enacted on 26 November 1949 by the Constituent Assembly. From this day, India was declared totally independent because on this day, the Indian Constitution came into force. Hence, India was declared a sovereign, secular, socialist and democratic republic by the Constitution. Our Constitution assures the citizens of India justice, liberty and equality. It was drafted not simply by one or two people, but by 389 members within the span of 2 years, 11 months and 18 days under the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. The Constitution of India gives rights to its citizens to select their own government. Much has been sacrificed by our freedom fighters to gain independence. Many have lost their lives. They could have rested and enjoyed the fruits of independence. Instead, they took the laborious and painful test of formatting the Constitution. Because they had a vision for India, where there will be no discrimination on the basis of caste, religion or ethnicity, where equal opportunities will be provided to all irrespective of religion or gender, where freedom of religion, expression, education will be provided to all the citizens. This is the government of the people, by the people and for the people, keeping the ultimate power in the hands of the people of India. With this vision at heart, the noble souls framed the Constitution of India. In the Republic of India, people are its true stakeholders and the pillars. We are all the pillars of Republic India. In our own way, in our own capacity. Nobody is great, nobody is less. A sweeper in the campus is as great as the leader of the school or the minister in the country. Everybody is equal. And everybody has something to contribute to the country. And this respect we need to pay to everyone. Let's look at the parents with their children, the teachers with their students, the doctors, the nurses in the hospital with the patients. And there are so many varieties of mission, and all contribute by doing their part to the growth of the country. Then we look at all the workers, the public workers are in their own capacity are the pillars of India, who serve the people of India. Thus every citizen of India is a pillar on which the legacy of Republic India rests. So if we take our own responsibility, we need not blame others who is not doing. Let us do our part in enriching our own country, in our own sphere. A disciplined and morally upright nation is built by disciplined and morally upright institutions. I talk this because we run institutions and we run educational institutions on which the country depends. And when we run an institution, it should be the institution that maintains the integrity discipline without compromising on excellence. We need to every day strive for our excellence. In this context, education institutions have a big role to play, and we teachers have greater responsibility to build the nation. A nation will be able to prosper and grow only when its people are happy and content. Every right we possess has a responsibility. We not only enjoy the rights, but equally have a responsibility to fulfill our duties. These rights are guaranteed by the Constitution of India, whose inception we celebrate as the Republic Day. Let us then celebrate the Republic Day with the spirit of nationalism at heart, instilling the same spirit and values of democracy in the students we teach, so that the nation will be able to prosper and grow. Let every citizen strive for the development of our nation. Let us fight for unity and integrity, justice and freedom, equality and liberty. Let's fight also against the sickness that is keeping us away from our regular duties. India will be free from all its negativity and will move forward, bringing happiness, peace and prosperity due to our Constitution. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Yesterday was a dream, tomorrow is a vision, but a day well lived makes every yesterday a dream of happiness and every tomorrow a vision of hope. Now I welcome my friends Vaibhavi Barnwal and Abhay of class 9B to present a speech for this occasion.
शहीदों का सपना जब सच हुआ, हिंदुस्तान तब स्वतंत्र हुआ। आओ सलाम करें उन वीरों को जिनकी वजह से भारत गणतंत्र हुआ।
Good morning, Honorable Manager, Sister Jocelyn Lipovic, Reverend Principal, Sister Kamla Paul, respected sisters, distinguished guests, parents, teachers, and dear friends. I, Vaibhavi Barnwal,
I, Abhay Kumar,
wish you all a very happy 73rd Republic Day. 26th January holds a great significance in all of us, as India became an independent nation on this day in the year 1950. Our constitution was formally adopted on 26 January 1950, with the President of the nation hoisting the respected national flag at the Red Fort, New Delhi, every year. It is indeed a moment to redeem our pledge, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially.
यह भारतीय नागरिकों का एक महत्वपूर्ण दिवस है। यह प्रत्येक नागरिकों को एकता में विश्वास दिलाता है। गणतंत्र का अर्थ है लोगों के द्वारा शासन। इस देश के स्वतंत्रता सेनानियों के द्वारा जिन्होंने अपने प्राणों की आहुति दे दी, उसके कारण ही भारत को पूर्ण स्वराज मिला। इस देश के कई देशभक्त अपने सीने पर गोलियां खाते हुए लहूलुहान भूमि पर गिर पड़े, परंतु कोई आह नहीं, कोई पश्चाताप नहीं। दिख रहा है तो बस एक अलौकिक देश और उस देश में अटल विश्वास। हमारा भारत अवश्य सफल होगा। और 15 अगस्त 1947 को यह विश्वास प्रतिफलित भी हुआ, क्योंकि यह देश महापुरुषों का है, यह देश है गुणी विद्वानों का, यह देश साधकों संतों का है, यह देश है वीर बलवानों का।
Constitution is not a mere lawyer's document. It is the vehicle of life, and its spirit is the spirit of age. Our Constitution is the world's longest, rigid and austere, and includes a preamble with 448 articles. It is listed in 25 parts. This year, India celebrates its 73rd Republic Day, commemorating the historic moment when India became the independent republican country and the Constitution of India came into effect. This is a day for all of us to celebrate and honor our nation and our sovereignty. This is a day to remember with gratitude the enormous efforts and sacrifices of millions of freedom fighters whose blood and sweat gave us independence and a meteoric rise towards a republican government. Above all, this is a day to cherish our republican values.
परंतु आज भी हम अपने ही देश में जाति, धर्म, जिसका कोई वास्तविक रूप से मोल नहीं, ऐसे विवादों पर हम अपने ही भाइयों पर हाथ उठाते हैं। आज भी हमारे भारत के सामने ऐसी विषम परिस्थितियां हैं जो मानव के सपनों को खंडित कर देती है, और तब मन में बस यही भाव जागने लगता है कि सोचा था अपने देश को खुशियों से सजाएंगे, समता और सद्गुणों से एक नया भारत बनाएंगे। हाय, ये आजादी के बाद क्या हो गया? कलाम के सपनों का भारत न जाने कहां खो गया।
It is because of their struggle that we live in a democratic nation in which every citizen owes his or her own supreme, invincible democratic rights listed in Part 3 of Indian Constitution in the article from 2012 to 35. India has done its best to help the world during the COVID-19 crisis under the dynamic leadership of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. India was not dependent on anybody. Rather, it extended its help in supplying medicines to over 150 countries and vaccines to 75 nations. From making history in the field of sports to bringing home the star of the universe, we had several glorious moments in the limelight this year. Harna Sandhu was on 71st Miss Universe 2021, beating contestants over 80 countries. At the center of this historic achievement, we have India's star javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra, who ended the country's century-long await of winning a gold medal in the athletics. Although we have seen a lot of economic development and progress as a successful nation, but still we have many hurdles and obstacles ahead, such as poverty, unemployment, illiteracy, pollution.
गणतंत्र की स्वतंत्रता के लिए यह अति आवश्यक है कि हम अपनी सभ्यता, संस्कृति, मौलिक चिंतन, वैचारिक स्वतंत्रता को बनाए रखें। इस देश के संविधान को प्रबल, सशक्त, सफल और प्रभावशाली बनाने का अधिकार अगर किसी के पास है तो वह सिर्फ और सिर्फ हम देशवासियों का है। और खोते हुए भारत का एक ही कारण है कि अनीति अत्याचार बढ़ रहा, युग का अर्जुन मौन है। अनीति अत्याचार बढ़ रहा, युग का अर्जुन मौन है। अपमानित द्रौपदी पक्ष में बोलने वाला कौन है? युग के अर्जुन गांडीव को उठा ले, गीता का यह फरमान है। अवगुणों के समक्ष झुकेंगे नहीं, हमें करना राष्ट्र सम्मान है, हमें करना राष्ट्र सम्मान है।
Today is the day to reaffirm our commitment to unity, diversity, fraternity and equality among all our citizens. So let's take a pledge that we all maintain peace and harmony among all of us, so that the sacrifices of all the freedom fighters does not go in vain and we live in peace, harmony country. Because before I conclude, I would like to say, patriotism is just like charity. Patriotism is just like charity, it must begin from home. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Beauty of India lies in our culture. Beauty of India lies in our landscape. Beauty of India lies in our surroundings. Beauty of India lies in our hearts. Beauty of India lies in us, Indians. Without taking much of your time, permit us to call our talented students, Kanishka, Angelina and Akshara, to perform on the stage. This dance involves various movements, figures and mesmerizing performances, which engrosses its audience to the core.
देश को सलाम सलाम, देश को प्रणाम प्रणाम। ধন ধান্য পুষ্প ভরা আমাদের এই বসুন্ধরা, তাহার মাঝে আছে দেশ এক সকল দেশের সেরা। ও সে স্বপ্ন দিয়ে তৈরি সে দেশ স্মৃতি দিয়ে ঘেরা। এমন দেশটি কোথাও খুঁজে পাবে না কো তুমি, সকল দেশের রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি, সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি, সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি। ভাইয়ের মায়ের এত স্নেহ কোথায় গেলে পাবে কেহ, ও মা তোমার চরণ দুটি বক্ষে আমার ধরে। ও মা তোমার চরণ দুটি বক্ষে আমার ধরে। আমার এই দেশেতে জন্ম যেন এই দেশেতে মরি। এমন দেশটি কোথাও খুঁজে পাবে না গো তুমি, সকল দেশের রানী সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি, সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি, সেজে আমার জন্মভূমি।
जागा हुआ है हिंदुस्तान, जागे हैं चांद सितारे, रोशन हुआ है दिल मेरा, सुभाष जी हमारे, सुभाष जी
ओ सदते मैं जावा मेरी दिल जानिया, मैं शीश झुकावा मेरी दिल जानिया, तेरे नाम जो कर जावा कम को। तू सारे जहां से प्यारी मेरे भारत की बेटी है, सारे जहां पे भारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, दिल जान है जान हमारी मेरे भारत की बेटी, जीती रहो जीती रहो। ये दुनिया एक दुल्हन, दुल्हन के माथे की बिंदिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया, ये मेरा इंडिया। हम लोगों को समझ सको तो समझो दिल भर जानी, जितना भी तुम समझोगे उतनी होगी हैरानी। फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी, फिर भी दिल है हिंदुस्तानी।
That was indeed a lovely performance in the natural set of Tricolor. How captivating! The poetry of footsteps, a blend of cosmic tune and divine music. Now hold your breath for another dance performance which perhaps bring us to a more elemental and archetypical state of mind. This mesmerizing, powerful and alluring dance performance requires full body integration. We are going to have a very flamboyant performance by Ankita, Mahin and Naisha.
और चारों मेर हुई मिलाट ते आया मारा पावना के, 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 बाजे गाजे बाजे गूंजे सपनों री ये किलकारी रे वन उपवन अभिनंदन करता छाई घटा परियारी रे शक्कर भांको झांकी झांको हुई जश्न की ये तैयारी रे मन हर जाओ धन बरसाओ धन सुखवाड़ो जी रे
आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो बनने वायो नयो नयो सो रंग ले आयो शुभ दिन आयो बनने वायो नयो नयो सो रंग ले आयो होठों पे मुस्कान गुलाबी लायो रे होठों पे मुस्कान गुलाबी लायो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो रे ओ आयो रे शुभ दिन आयो
ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा है अर्ज़ ये दीवाने की जहाँ और सुहानी देखी एक रोज वही मेरी शाम हो कभी याद करे जो जमाना माटी पे मर मिट जाना जिक्र में शामिल मेरा नाम हो ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा चल तेरा रहे रंग बिरंगा ऊंचा आसमां से तेरा तिरंगा जीने की इजाजत दे दे या हुक्म शहादत दे दे मंजूर हमें जो भी तू चुने रेशम का हो मधुशाला या कफन सिपाही वाला ओढ़ेंगे हम जो भी तू बुने ओ देश मेरे तेरी शान पे सदके कोई धन है क्या तेरी धूल से बढ़ के तेरी धूप से रोशन तेरी हवा पे जिंदा तू बाग है मेरा मैं तेरा परिंदा
No one can ever stop praising one's nation. Our nation, India, is indeed more beautiful than the heavens. स्वर्ग से सुंदर देश है हमारा, भारत जिसका नाम, धरती अंबर पर्वत नदियां हैं जो इसकी शान। Moving on to the next program is the beautiful and melodious song. So let's invite the school choir to instill patriotism in each and everyone in the aura by their melodious voices.
diversity of India, of our civilization, is actually a thing of beauty, which is something we are extremely proud of. Good morning, respected sister, teachers, and dear friends. India is a diverse country. All people of different caste and religion live together, but each religion conveys us the same message of love and peace. We all are unique creatures, but there is always a common thing that exists among us, that is, we all are humans. India has different religion and about 22 languages, but any kind of difference never became a hindrance in the development of the country. India is the cradle of human race, the birthplace of human speech, the mother of history, the grandmother of tradition, and the great-grandmother of legends. Divide and rule was Britishers' language, but unite and win is Indian culture. So here, we are the students of Holy Cross School going to present a small program on Republic Day.
As the world is spanning due to the fast spreading of coronavirus, let's pray for all those who suffer the consequences of the current pandemic, that God the Father may grant help to the sick, strength to those who care for them, comfort to their families, and salvation to all the victims who have died.
बात है 26 जनवरी सन 1930 की, जब रावी नदी के तट पर पहली बार तिरंगा लहराया था। हुआ था पूरा देश एकजुट, जोड़ी गई थी नींव पूर्ण स्वराज की। पूरे देश ने एक साथ गणतंत्र भारत की ओर कदम बढ़ाया था। वसुधैव कुटुंबकम के मिसाल हैं हम, अनेकता में एकता का परचम लहराए हिंदुस्तान है हम। जहाँ कर्णावती की राखी की हुमायूं ने रखी थी लाज, जहाँ बजते हैं दिलों में प्यार, शांति और सुलह के साज। जहाँ भले ही बदल जाता हो कुछ दूर पर माटी का रंग, कैसे भूले राणा प्रताप और हाकिम खान ने मिलकर जीती थी हल्दी घाटी की जंग। जहाँ मिलता है राम का नाम रहीम और इकबाल के दोहों में, और जहाँ पढ़ी जाती है अजान दुर्गा पंडालों में, कैसे भूले वो 14 फरवरी सन 2019 का पुलवामा वाला आतंकी हमला। मंदिर में मन्नतें कहाँ रुकी, मस्जिदों में दुआएं कहाँ थमी। जहाँ अगर एक माँ का शहीद बेटा भारत माता की गोद में सोया है, तो आकर देखो केरल से काठियावाड़ तक मेरा पूरा देश रोया है। ना मैं हिंदू, ना मैं मुस्लिम, ना मैं सिख, ना मैं ईसाई, मैं भारतीय, भारत माँ को ही अपनी पहली पहचान बनाई। कौन सा मज़हब, कौन सी जाति, धड़कता है ये दिल तो भारत माता के ही नाम। करवटों में आज भी सूरज ढल जाएगा, मगर 8 मज़हब और 1600 भाषाओं वाला ये मेरा देश कल भी इसी तिरंगे के सामने सर झुकाएगा। धन्यवाद।
हम उस देश के नागरिक हैं जहां छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज और सम्राट अशोक जैसा राजा था। हम उस देश के नागरिक हैं जहां हर 50 मील पर रूप, पहनावा, मजहब बदल जाता था। हम उस देश के नागरिक हैं जहां डाल डाल पे सोने की चिड़िया को पाया जाता था हम उस देश के नागरिक हैं जिसे अपने भूगोल से पहले इस ब्रह्मांड का भूगोल समझ में आता था। ये वंदन की धरती है, ये अभिनंदन की धरती है, ये अर्पण की भूमि है, ये तर्पण की भूमि है। यहाँ की नदी नदी हमारे लिए गंगा है, यहाँ का कंकड़ कंकड़ हमारे लिए शंकर है। A very fanatic morning to all the patriotic souls watching this video. As we are here celebrating our constitution that accommodated our diversity through years, let's hold our hands together for the unity of our nation, our motherland. We, as today's youth generation, needs to strengthen the bond that has always existed. For this is how we will be able to achieve the dreams we have dreamt of. For this is how we will be able to do what India was born to do, to build unity, to build integrity, to generate peace with ultimate dignity. I would like to end my say with a quote, जिस दिन तेरी फतह का परचम इस मिट्टी पे लहराएगा, जिस दिन तेरी फतह का परचम इस मिट्टी पे लहराएगा, क्या ज़मीं क्या आसमां ये हिंदुस्तान मिल जाएगा।